Welcome to Hoffman Estates High School. This is the HETV Game of the Week. I'm Jeremiah Wright. Today's matchup, we have the Hoffman Estates Hawks taking on the Vikings from Fremd High School. The Hawks come into today's game with a 3-10 record and a 1-2 record in the MSL. The Vikings come in with a 10-6 overall record, 3-2 in the conference. Like I mentioned before, the Hawks come in with a losing record, but last week we covered the game against the Rolling Meadows Mustangs, first place team in the MSL. It was a very good game, but the Hawks came up just a bit short. Today they have their work cut out for them with the Vikings, so stay tuned to see what happens. That's why we play the game.
The bank is the football, right? So one's a bad football player, the other's a smart one, right? They've got the split. Yeah, they got the second one. Right. But between the two old boys, they're different, right? They don't have, they like split the talent pool. Baseball.
I can't hear you.
So you can.
Am I supposed to?
No, you get it.
That's good.
What you might want to do is uncover one ear. Okay, we're getting ready to begin here.
There's a foul ball down the left field line. Batting leadoff for the Vikings is Matt Isola, playing center field. On the mound for the Hawks, Ethan Bloom. Ethan Bloom is a right-handed junior. Chopper to short, fielded cleanly. Close play at first, but got him out. Good play there by number 15, shortstop for the Hawks. Stepping to the dish for the Vikings, DH Andrew Stark. Fastball high and tight. The 1-0. High and tight again. There's a fastball for the first strike of the count. It's been a beautiful afternoon all day. Some clouds have rolled into the area. I had my count wrong. There's base on ball to the second batter for the Vikings. Stepping to the dish for the Vikings, batting third, Austin Jittel, playing first base today. There was a pickoff move to first. Stark takes his lead. There's a fly ball to mid-center field, right field. It's brought in by John Escobar, the Hawks right fielder. Oh, not John Hawk. Be Justin Frame for the Hawks, making the play in right field. Batting cleanup for the Vikings is Sam Beutler. Runner goes. He's in a pickle. Slips and tagged out between first and second. On the mound for Fremd today, we have Mac Roseman, just a sophomore, right-handed. I have a quick conversation with his catcher before they start the bottom of the first inning. Batting leadoff for the Hawks is Zach Hamawan, playing center field today. Here's the first pitch by Roseman. Little squibbler to first base. He's going to field it cleanly and touch the bag for the first out of the inning. Three unassisted for those of you keeping score at home. Batting second for the Hawks is Justin Fremd. Not sure how you pronounce that. Strike one's a fastball down the pipe. 10 to 15 mile an hour wind blowing out to straight right field, the flag shows. Just a bit high. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Takes the count to 1-2 on Fremd. Roseman's delivery. There's a little base hit right up the gut. Solid base hit there for the second batter for the Hawks. Solid base hit. Stepping into the box, the Hawks pitcher, Ethan Bloom. Roseman checks the runner and delivers a strike. There's a swing and a ball, a little bit low it looked like. Foul over the backstop, out of play. Roseman steps off, looks the runner's back. There's a foul ball down the third baseline, just foul. Roseman gets his sign, checks the runner, delivers, and looks like a fastball down the middle, caught looking. Out number 2 there in the bottom of the first. Stepping to the dish, we have Keegan Mugardechian. And there's a pickoff move that gets by the first baseman. Coach is telling Fremd to hold up at second. Justin Fremd moves up to scoring position there on the throwing error by Roseman, but delivers a strike there to Mugardechian. Am I pronouncing that right? Mugardechian? Am I pronouncing it right? Mugardechian? Mugraditchin swings at a ball in the dirt. Mugraditchin, catcher for the Hawks. Roseman checks frame at second. Delivers the ball high and outside. High fastball. 2-2 count to Mugraditchin. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit high. Mugraditchin's worked it full. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Fremd standing on second. The left-handed Mugraditchin fouls one off into the backstop. Mugraditchin fouls another one off into the backstop. Have a good battle here between Roseman and Mugraditchin. Roseman takes his sign, peeks to second, and delivers a strike. Swing and Mugraditchin goes down. Mugraditchin goes down swinging. Sam Beutler, batting right-handed, playing left field for the Vikings. Steps into the box. And looks at strike one. Top of the second, scoreless here. There's a ball just a bit high. Look, breaking ball right there.
Well, she has an internship. Yes, she does. She has an internship for this summer, and then she's going to the
Come
on, Sammy! And then
Ethan Bloom.
August of 2014.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, Bloom bounces one in the dirt. For a ball.
But that's kind of the way it comes.
Here's the 2-2. Another bouncer in the dirt. Nice pick there by Mugraditchin. And a base hit just past the shortstop. Leadoff batter on base here for the Vikings. Ethan Bloom going from the stretch. There's a pickoff move to first, not in time. Strike one there to the fifth batter for the Vikings, catcher Greg Money. Greg Money. Another pickoff move by Bloom. Just keeping him honest over there at first base. Grounder to the third, fielded cleanly. One out at second. And in time at first. Beautiful double play. 5-4-3 double play there for the Hawks. Can't turn it much better than that.
There's a ball inside.
Marcus Middlebrook, second baseman for the Vikings, heading right-handed.
Another one bounces in, didn't even make it to the dirt that time. Bloom trying to overthrow would be my guess.
There's a strike down the middle. Looked like he took a little bit off there. Middlebrook swings at a ball in the dirt. He's upset with himself.
Yeah, help Bloom out with that one.
Absolutely.
Kicks and fires high for a ball.
Full count, 2 out, top of the second. Ethan Bloom has looked very good this far.
There's
Fly
a
ball to center.
off the center.
Center field running back, he's at the wall. It's off the wall. Middlebrook with a 2-out double over the center fielder's head. Right when I said Ethan Bloom looked good, he gets a double ripped right off him.
The classic announcer's jinx.
Yep, exactly. That was like you telling Portia to keep the camera case on the camera because if she took it off, it would rain. John Escobar, the Vikings right fielder at the dish.
There's a strike right down the middle. Checks the runner. Fires. Fouls it off down the first baseline. His teammates glad for the screen there in front of the dugout. Checks the runner. Fires. Oh. Lucks out. Got check swing, but it hit the bat. A little foul ball there. So Escobar giving him a little help there.
The 0-2 from Bloom. Pop up, just behind short. Left fielder calling him off. And catches it to retire the side. It's the end of the top of the second. Still scoreless here at Hoffman Estates High School.
Bloom got some help there with that double play to keep the score tied at nothing. So the fielder's helping him out there.
Zach Lewandowski stepping to the dish for the Hawks. Fouls one off behind the backstop. We have a Mac on the mound and a Zach at the plate. The 0-1. And fouled off by Lewandowski again. Down 0-2. The 0-2. Ball in the dirt. I like the idea Mac Roseman had there for the Vikings. Just a sophomore. Can't lay an 0-2 down over the plate.
Seeing if he can get Lewandowski to chase a ball out of the strike zone.
Exactly. That one looked just below the knees, maybe a bit outside. Lewandowski's worked it back full.
Lewandowski had a thought about swinging at that one, but held back. Fills the count, 3-2.
And he walks him. Lewandowski down 0-2, comes all the way back to get first base.
So the leadoff man for the Hawks on the base. Let's see if they can get something going here.
Batting for the second baseman, Trevor Pye, we have DH Nick Frazier, number 13. He squares around, fouls one off over the backstop. An obvious sack situation here for the DH. Squares around the second time, and they got the runner in a rundown, but he gets second base stolen right there.
First baseman bounced that ball over to the shortstop, and Lewandowski is able to slide in under the tag, safe at second.
Base running blunder, didn't turn out too bad there.
That's the problem with not bunting at a ball. You kind of hang your teammate out to dry there, because he's
coach tells you to lay one down, you better lay her down. There's around again and ball up high.
Lewandowski saying, "You're not catching me again. I'm sticking close to home unless that I hear the tink of the ball."
And he swings away,
base runner.
And it's a base hit to left field. Holding up Lewandowski at third base coach, giving him the stop sign. Now runners on the corners with nobody out. Great scoring chance here for the Hawks.
A lot of times this is an automatic steal for the man on first, because if the catcher throws through to second base, it gives the man on third a chance to score. So a lot of times what they'll do rather than throw to second is to throw back to the pitcher, hoping to catch the man off third. So we'll see what happens here.
Up to about here, left fielder for the Hawks. He lays one down, but pops it up to the pitcher, who dives, and it's off his glove. And all runners are safe. Runner on third, Lewandowski, does not advance. Mac Roseman laid out for that bunt, and it just fell out of his glove as he hits the ground.
The Hawks very lucky on that one.
I'll rule it a bunt single, even though he was trying to move up the runners to get second and third with one out. But now we have the bases loaded with nobody out. And an even better scoring chance for the Hawks. Coach for the Fremd Vikings is going to go talk to his sophomore pitcher. He's in quite a gem. Brief mound visit there for the Vikings head coach. And Mac delivers the fastball down.
From trying to get it straight, who's going to cover who if what happens. Don't want to make a mistake with the bases loaded. There's a swing
Ground
to
ball
the
to third. He
baseline.
steps on third, throws home, and a beautiful double play as the catcher applies the tag to Lewandowski. And there's some confusion right here at third base as the umpire didn't see the third baseman step on the bag. And the umpires will meet just behind the pitcher's mound, just in front of the pitcher's mound, excuse me.
I didn't see him step on the bag either, did you?
I thought he stepped on the bag. That's why he had to tag him out at home, I believe.
Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't just have his foot on the base there for the force out. So
I could have sworn he tagged third base. And he did. They are going to call him out. Double play there for the Vikings. Not the most conventional of double plays, but still 2 outs.
So now men at first and second. 2 outs. Both teams benefiting from the double play here early in the game.
Batting 9th for the Hawks, Jeff Mays.
There's a
And he
grounder to the
hits a
second
high
baseman.
hopper,
Can't
bad
handle it.
hopper off the second baseman's face. And he is hurting. He is hurting. The Vikings second baseman, Marcus Middlebrooks, felt that one, as his coach is gonna come make sure he's all right.
So that scores a run for Hoffman. That hard hit bouncer, unable to be handled there by the second baseman, allows a run to score. So Hawks are up 1-0. So even though the Vikings were able to get 2 there with the bases loaded, the Hawks are able to salvage a run. Ooh, big swing and a miss. So Hamilton up with 2 outs, 2 on. Ducks on the pond. Fouls it back out of play. Just over the backstop.
Wind looked like it helped that one. Pushed it back towards the backstop just a little bit.
I thought that was going to be a lot farther foul than it was.
So did I.
Bloom into the stretch, the pitch, check swing for a ball.
Oh, yeah. We got Vikings! I hope we're not there yet.
Haven't kept score in a while. My score sheet might not be the prettiest today. Especially with that unconventional double play turn by the Vikings.
There's a swing and a fly ball out to right field, right center, center field over, and he squeezes it for the out. So 2 men left, but 1 run in. The Hoffman Hawks take a 1-0 lead into the top of the 3rd inning. Okay, number 5 stepping in for the Vikings, checks his swing.
Third
Ball's
baseman
low
Randy
for ball.
Wilt for the Vikings. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball to right field. Hawks right fielder's over and brings it in for out number 1. One down here in the top of the 3rd. Home team Hawks lead 1-0 over Fremd High School. Tim Pollock steps in and looks at a strike 1. Tim Pollock playing shortstop.
There's the kick and the pitch. Off speed is high.
The delivery by Bloom. Oh,
hit
it
him.
hits Pollock in the middle of the back.
It's a painful way to get on first, but he'll take it.
Absolutely. I once got hit right on the elbow and everybody said I turned a ghostly white and didn't get to play that rest of that game. Wore an elbow guard for the rest of my baseball career after that one. Here's Bloom. Looks back the runner and delivers high ball. Back to the leadoff batter for the Vikings is Matt Isola, center fielder.
Pick off at
off.
first.
In time. Just back in time is Tim Pollock. I always hated getting hit by a pitch and then the pitcher would try to pick me off. You never want that to happen.
Follow the runner.
Pop up behind second. Left fielder runs in, calls off center fielder, and brings it in for out number 1. Out number 2, excuse me.
So Bloom looking pretty good here. Getting a little help from his defense.
Here's Stark, the DH for Mac Roseman, the Vikings pitcher. Number 14, Andrew Stark. There's a pickoff moving.
Oh, very close, very
It looked good. Bloom looked like he had him.
Just able to get the hand back in there before the tag.
The umpire in there mimicking the pitcher. Maybe telling him to slow down, or maybe he's borderline balking, telling him to slow down his stretch.
Swing. Hit over to the shortstop, flips it over to the second baseman for the force.
Bloom continues to look strong here through 3 scoreless innings.
So at the end of the first half of the 3rd inning, the score remains 1-0 Hawks. Okay, ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning here.
Justin Fremd to lead off the frame. Right fielder for the Hawks.
So what did Fremd do last time?
Fremd had a base hit, and he was picked off in that rundown between first and second.
Okay, and he takes a strike there. Oh,
Pokes
there's a
it one to
soft
second
liner
base,
to
a
second.
soft liner.
Tracked down by the second baseman for Fremd. 1 out.
Ethan Bloom, the Hawks pitcher, stepping in.
He was caught looking the first time up at bat.
Helped out the
Swings and a
pitcher
miss.
again there, swinging a 1 in the dirt. Swings
There
at
he
a high
puts
one
it
and drives it to right field, pretty deep. That ball's got a chance, it's gone! Ethan Bloom, the Hawks home pitcher, with a home run over the right field wall.
So Bloom rounds the bases, gives himself a little cushion there. 2-0 Hawks. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ogreditchin and at the plate. Swings and misses, strike 2. If I remember correctly, he was 0 for last game. High. 2-1.
Yeah, I think she will. I just didn't know. I hadn't heard where she was coming in. I think she
Ooh, ball in the dirt. Bounces away. That'll level it at 2-2. Bounces it in. Full count.
I think it
Here's a swing and a hard shot to
Nice
the
pick by the
shortstop.
short.
Pulls it in over to first for the out.
Can't hit it much harder than that, can you, Bruce?
Nope, handled very well by the shortstop. Good hard hit, out. So that brings up number 22, Lewandowski.
Lewandowski reached on base on ball last at bat.
It's the wind and the pitch, low.
Yeah, it's right there. Right in the football field.
Who had an idea, held up for ball 2. Lewandowski looking good at the plate. He's stepping forward, ready to swing on every pitch. Ooh, inside, ball 4.
Lewandowski, 2 walks today.
Says, I'll take him if you're handing him out.
Absolutely.
So, Hawks have a base runner with 2 down.
Nick Frazier stepping to the plate, DH.
Frazier looked good the other day in his relief pitching appearance.
Mac Roseman looks to have some control problems right here. He's thrown 5 straight balls. His catcher's going to go have a word with him.
Just went back and checked the score sheet, and it was Bloom that had 2 home runs last game, so he's got a 3rd this game. The man can hit.
Definitely has pop, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss. Ball high. Two balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, right.
Fouls it back. That one looks like it's going to make it back onto the tennis courts.
Two count, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Hawks lead 2-0.
Roseman's pitch is inside.
Full count now, 2 down. Runner should be moving from first on the pitch.
That's what I'm. That's what
There's the pitch, and it's outside for ball 4.
Back-to-back walks here for the sophomore Roseman.
Third baseman comes over for a word. The scorecard so I can see what some of these names are. Not the sheet.
A few words of encouragement there from the third baseman.
So Roseman checks the runner, kicks, fires. There's a pop-up high on the infield. Shortstop says it's mine, and he squeezes it for the out.
So after 3 innings, Hawks lead 2-0. Bloom helped himself out in the bottom of the 3rd with a solo shot.
Yeah.
So Bloom back on the mound, ready to start off the 4th inning.
Has pitched 3 scoreless innings without 1 strikeout. You don't see that every day.
That pitch in for a strike. That one bounces in just behind the plate for a ball. 1-1.
Three-hitter for the Vikings, Austin Jetel,
That
batting
one high.
left-handed.
2-1. Swung on, grounded past the second baseman into right field.
Base hit for Austin Jetel. And the leadoff runner is on for Fremd Vikings. Cleanup hitter, Sam Beutler. And he drives one down the line and left. That ball is going to be fair. And he's going to be into second on a stand-up double. Sam Beutler drove that one down the left field line.
So
Ethan Bloom finds himself in a jam here early in the fourth. Two runners in scoring position, nobody out.
There's a check swing soft liner to the shortstop. Pulled in for the out.
No chance for the runners to advance on that. Stepping to the dish, Marcus Middlebrook, if you recall him, he was the second baseman who took the ground ball off the, I believe, the side of the face. And right there he gets hit by a pitch. Base is loaded now. Just one away for the Hawks.
That may not be such a bad thing. It loads the bases, sets up the double play opportunity.
I'm sure Middlebrook's really appreciated being hit by that ball after taking that bad hop off the jaw.
Just not his day.
No, it's not. He did have a double in the second inning, so he does have that going for him. John Escobar here stepping to the plate.
Bases loaded. Strike at the knees.
Escobar flew out to left field last time. Looks like a ball inside there. The 1-1. Ball high and outside.
Being very disciplined there at the plate. A walk is a run. 2-1 the count. The pitch.
Foul ball, that one.
Third base.
Looks like it's on top of the school. Foul ball.
So gave it a ride, but that was a long strike. 2-2 the count. Pitch. Flied out to right field.
The wind's going to help push that one. Caught by the right fielder. Runners on second and third advance on the tag. One run in for the Vikings. Now with runners on the corners and two away.
So Fremd cuts the Hawk lead in half, 2-1 now. Bloom hoping to shut him down right here, doesn't want to give up anything more.
Randy Wilt, number 8 hitter for the Vikings.
Off-speed pitch, low for a ball.
Will be interesting to see if Middlebrook takes off for second here with two away.
Pick off, in safely. Bloom had a good idea, trying to catch the man off guard, close out the inning, but
Chopper to third. Oh, takes a high hop.
Oh,
And the Vikings will get their second run of the inning.
so kind of nonchalant, trying to pull that one in, the third baseman for Hoffman Estates. Had the ball bounce over his glove into left field. Fremd ties the base up. 2 out, men on first and second.
Here's Pollock. He was hit by a pitch last time.
Takes a ball low. Off speed, looked like it was a bit outside. So 2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0.
Swing
Lines one down
on.
the third baseline, just foul.
Liner foul. Mr. Bloom, you're dealing with the bottom of the order here. You want to make them hit their way out. Steps off, looks at the runner on second. Back to the rubber. Pick off at
Try
second.
to pick off to second.
Close play, but back in time. Another ball, 3-1. So Bloom's gonna want to come in with a strike here. Be a
Good hitter
pitch.
count.
High, ball 4, that'll load the bases. Bloom losing his stuff here in the 4th inning, and the coach is out to talk to him. See if he's ready to make a pitching change. Score tied 2-2. In the scorebook, you don't need to be meticulous. Just get in there, make your mark, and back to the game.
Dangerous situation here for Bloom and the Hawks. Leadoff hitter coming to the plate with the bases loaded. And he looks at strike 1.
Right down the middle.
The 0-1. Looks at a ball in the dirt. Leadoff hitter for the Vikings, Matt Isola, is 0 for 2 today. He has flown out to center field, or at left field.
There's a line drive to left field. Oh, the left fielder over there. Number 19 for the Hawks. That's John Escobar. Pulls in that line drive, helping his pitcher out immensely there. And Bloom comes over and gives him a high five, says thank you very much. That keeps the score tied at 2-2 going into the bottom of the 4th. Okay, Hawks coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th. Got number 23 to lead it off.
We'll see batters number 8, 9, and 1 here to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Tied 2-2 here at Hoffman Estates.
So Hawks seeing if they can regain the lead here. Takes it low and inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ball low. So 2-1. It's the kick. Ooh, off speed at the knees. Evens the count at 2-2. There is
ball
a
to
grounder
third,
to
fielded
third.
cleanly. Throws it to first to retire the Hawks third baseman for out number 1.
Good play by the third baseman there, Randy Wilt. Able to scoop up that ground ball and get it across the diamond in time for the out.
Jeff Mays, the Hawks shortstop, steps in. He reached on an error his first and only time up. Showed bunt right there.
Pulled it back, took a ball.
He lines one up the middle with
the
a solid base hit for the 9-hitter. The 9-hitter has reached twice today for the Hawks. You gotta love that.
Now setting the table for the top of the order.
Zach Hamawan, the center fielder.
So 1 on, 1 out. Line drive
another
over
base hit.
shortstop into center field. The runners advance. So Mays standing on second base. The go-ahead run brings up number 8, Justin Frame. One out, runners on first and second.
Ball 1 to Justin Frame. No room for Justin Frame right now. You have Ethan Bloom leering on deck. Already with a home run today.
Probably licking his chops.
Another quick mound visit by the Vikings head coach.
Brian Smith out for a few words with his pitcher and catcher.
He probably mentioned what we just discussed, that Ethan Bloom is waiting on deck and he does not want to face him with the bases loaded.
Yep, so you want to go after Mr. Frame. Wind picking up, blowing out to right field. Ball high.
Justin Frame finds himself in a good hitter's count. 2-0. Make that 3-0. Ball in the dirt.
Probably going to be looking at this one. And he
There's
is.
a strike.
Takes it for a strike.
Strike
Oh,
2. Mac Roseman must have had some good advice there from his pitching coach. Coach for that matter. He's worked it back to full count. Oh, and just
caught
you can hear
looking.
the agony in the crowd as Justin Frame looks at 3 straight strikes. Goes down looking. Here's Ethan, and we all know what he did last time.
2 men on. Off-speed pitch for a ball.
Feels like that wind's picked up just a bit here. He went oppo last time, and that's exactly where the wind's blowing. There's a base hit to left field. They're sending the runner. He's going to score easy as it's bobbled in left field.
So Jeff Mays in to score. That gives the Hawks the lead again, up 3-2.
Ethan Bloom continues to help himself out with his second RBI in the game.
So we got a pitch runner going out. That's number 1, Brandon Wiedner.
Left-handed batting catcher batting for the Hawks.
Morgadichin takes a ball. Like to have a chance to bring in one of those 2 runners out there. Snap throw to first, and he's back in time.
Slow dribbler back to the mound. Tough play for the pitcher. Flips it to first. Save. Good hustle by the pitcher and Morgadichin. But he's ruled safe and the bases are loaded again for the Hawks.
That brings up number 22, Zach Lewandowski, who has been walking this game.
I'm sure he'd love to get another. He'd receive an RBI.
Another pitch runner in. That's number 10, Sejan Sharma at first base now. Coach looking for a little more speed on the base paths. There's a bouncer.
And a base hit to left field.
1 run into score.
Fielded clean by left fielder. He fires home.
Another
play at the plate. Not in time.
Safe as the catcher drops the ball. Runner advances to third, and he is safe as well. Boy, folks running all over the place.
Big 2-out base hit there for Zach Lewandowski as he gets 2 RBIs on that. And the Hawks now lead 5-2.
Boy, talk about timely hitting.
Exactly, that's what you need.
Hit it hard, put it in the outfield. Got it just deep enough to score 2. So there's the kick, the pitch, and a foul back, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 out. Hawks up 5-2.
3 runs in here in the 4th for the Hawks.
Swing and a miss.
And a little excuse me swing there by DH Nick Frazier.
Coach flashing the sign, see if the runner at first is going to go. He doesn't. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Big inning there for the Hawks as they've now taken a 5-2 lead. We are going into the 5th.
Okay, back ready to start the top of the inning here.
Andrew Stark to lead off for the Vikings here in the 5th. No relation to I can't think of his name now.
Thought about bunting, took the strike. Swings,
And
liner out to left field, pulled in.
Caught by Escobar. Each team's bullpen's getting busy. Down each foul line. I believe a righty's up for the Hawks and a righty's up for the Vikings as well.
Jimmy Ward out there standing in the right place to pull in that soft liner. Swing and a miss.
Austin Jetel, the first baseman for the Vikings, swings through that first pitch.
Fouls that one back.
Jetel has a base hit and flew out to right field and scored one of the 2 runs for the Vikings just last inning.
Pitch is high.
Swinging a drive to right center.
Field.
That ball's going to get in the gap and roll all the way up to the fence.
Runner around to second base.
He's going to hold up at second. And Jetel in there with a stand-up double. One out, runner on second, and left fielder for the Vikings, Sam Beutler, steps into the box. He also scored a run in the game.
Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Strike
he had
one.
A deep double over the center fielder's head his last plate appearance.
Off-speed pitch high. Evens the count 1-1. Boom looks in, checks the runner.
Swinging a ground ball to short. Picked clean, and he's going to throw it to third, and they have him in a rundown. And he's going to dive and tag him out at second.
Number 23, Matt Isola, able to
base running blunder there by Austin Jetel. The ball was hit in front of him to the shortstop, and he tried to take third, and he'll pay the price.
So the Hawks able to get that leadoff runner. That's a big play by the defense there. 2 outs, man on first. Pickoff play at first. Throw is to the home plate side. No chance for the tag. Pitch is low for a ball. Ball gets out of the bullpen area.
No delay in the game, though. Good hustle there by the bullpen ball chaser.
Oh, into the dirt, ball gets away.
Wild pitch there by Bloom's, going to allow Sam Beutler to take second.
So Ethan Bloom not helping himself out there, puts a man in scoring position with 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes. Ooh, line drive to the shortstop.
And a nice snag by the Hawks shortstop.
Number 5, Danny Alba sticks up
That's
the glove
number 15,
and pulls it
Jeff
in.
Mays with a nice snag there at short to retire the side. The Vikings bullpen is no longer busy, but I believe that's just in case they have to make an emergency relief appearance. If Mac Roseman finds himself in any more trouble, I'm sure the Vikings coach wouldn't hesitate. 7-8-9 due up for the Hawks. Coming up, we have Jimmy Ward playing left.
Jet Kelly warming up down the third baseline for the Hawks in case he's needed.
Ward looks at strike one. And swings, and a little pop up to first in, I believe, foul territory, and he will be retired for out number one.
First baseman retreats a few steps and squeezes that one for the out. That'll bring up 23, Zach Lewandowski. Oh, sorry, Chris Eisel. Lewandowski, number 22. Strike right down the middle. Swing and a miss for strike three. Chris Eisel goes down swinging.
Two quick outs for the Hawks as Mac Roseman looks a little settled down here after giving up 3 runs last inning.
So Jeff Mays over to talk to his coach.
Jeff Mays singled and scored a run his last time up. Also reached on an error in the second.
So the Fremd catcher out to talk to his pitcher. Says if they're going to have a chat, we might swell it too. Strike on the inside corner. Swing, chopper to the second baseman, gloves it over to first for the out. So 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 5th.
Very quick inning there for the sophomore Mac Roseman. Retires 3 straight Hawks. And I believe on just 6 pitches.
So the Hawks still with the 3-run lead, 5-2. So Ethan Bloom back on the bump for the Hawks with a 3-run lead.
Stepping in. He's been a magnet for the ball today.
He's got a couple of hits, but in an unconventional way. Been hit by a pitch and hit by a batted ball.
Looks at ball 1 in the dirt. Ethan Bloom still waiting to get his first strikeout of the day. Nonetheless, it's been effective.
Ball a little bit high. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2.
Here's the wind from Bloom.
Middlebrook
and there's
takes
his first
strike.
strikeout.
Middlebrook caught looking. Brings up number 19, John Escobar. Stops in.
Escobar has flown out to left and had a sacrifice RBI fly to right field his last plate appearance.
Pitch high and a little inside for ball 1. Swing, fly ball out to right field. Oh, pulled in right at the fence.
Good catch out there in right field by the Hawks right fielder Justin Frame. So
Escobar hit it right on the nose, hit it a long way, but it's a Long out. 2 outs.
Randy Wilt stepping into the box.
Off speed for a ball.
Randy Wilt reached on an error in the 4th inning and fouls one off behind the backstop.
Back onto the tennis courts. This time it doesn't look like there's anybody back there.
And another one behind the backstop. Down 1-2.
Bloom looking for the payoff here.
And a drive to center.
Center field. The fielder back. Oh, over
just
his
over the
head.
center fielder's head. 2-out double there for number 8 hitter Randy Wilt. That brings up number 9 hitter Tim Pollock. Reached twice, once on a hit by pitch and another on a base on ball. Gotta love it when your 9 hitter gets on base twice.
Yes, you do. Off speed low for a ball. Low in the dirt. Good pickup. Orgadichin able to move over to his right to backhand that ball in the dirt. Oh, fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pollock looking for a chance to close that gap.
Pop up in the middle of the infield.
Bloom calling for it.
Pitcher calls for it.
And he pulls it in, backpedaling.
One of those unwritten rules in baseball, but pitcher handles it just fine and retires the side.
So, going into the bottom of the 6th, the Hoffman Estates Hawks retain their 3-run lead. Score 5-2 Hawks.
Domke's going to have his work cut out as he's going to face the leadoff batter for the Hawks.
Domke in relief, trying to keep the deficit at 3 runs. Zach Hoffman. Let's see if he can get on base, get something started here for the Hawks. Bottom of the 6th. Pitch a little bit low for a ball.
The 1-0. There he gets it to a 1-1. Shakes off his catcher. Might
Bounces
not have
it
been
in.
a wise choice as he throws one in the dirt.
Catcher taking one off the chest protector.
The wind and the 2-1. Just a bit outside, maybe a little bit low. 3-1, 3-1 count to the Hawks leadoff batter.
Here's the kick and the pitch. High, ball 4. So Hoffman on first base. The leadoff walk. Brings up Justin Fremd. Looks down, got the signal from his coach. Good size lead there at first.
Lays one
Lays down
down,
the bunt.
fair foul. It's going to be ruled fair. Nice scoop there by the first baseman.
catcher stood there hoping it was going to go foul, but it didn't, so he scooped it up, threw it down at the last minute, just in time to get the out. So sacrifice is effective, moves the runner into scoring position with 1 out.
And that brings up pitcher Ethan Bloom for the Hawks. He has homered once and has an RBI single and scored 2 runs himself. He's had a big day at the plate.
Strike on the outside corner. Bloom was like, I could have hit that. Pitch into the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Runner not able to advance.
Ethan Bloom looking to get a little insurance for himself and his 3rd RBI of the ball game.
Swing, puts it in play, fly ball out to center field.
And he's going to run in and make the catch. No advancement by the runner.
Center fielder Mac Isola started back on that ball and had to come in quickly, but was able to get under it to make the out. So 2 outs, man still in scoring position, brings up Keegan Mugardichin. High and outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Evens the count, 1-1.
Time was called prior to that pitch.
Go ahead, give yourself a little extra room there. Don't want to be cutting his head off. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Pop up in the infield, just behind to the right side of the mound, and caught by the first baseman to retire the side.
So going into the top of the 7th, 1 man left on, no runs, and the Hawks keeping that 3-run lead. Okay, top of the 7th, Ethan Bloom trying to close it out for the complete game victory. Leads by 3. Number 23, Matt Isola, stepping into the batter's box.
Ground ball to, just between shortstop and third. Leadoff base hit for the Vikings.
So Vikings seeing if they can get those 3 runs back. Leadoff single.
That brings up Andrew Stark, the Vikings' designated hitter. He reached in the first on a walk. And there's a fly ball to shallow center. Looks like trouble, but easy play made by the center fielder to retire the first out.
Center fielder Zach Hoffman, and quickly to get under that ball to squeeze it for the out. 1 out, 1 on.
Hawks just 2 outs away from receiving their 2nd conference win of the year.
Strike down the middle.
swing and a little chip to second base for an easy out.
Trevor Pye over to squeeze that soft liner. 2 down. So the Hawk Bats have woken up this game. They've been hitting and walking and playing solid defense here behind Ethan Bloom.
Very solid defense behind Bloom. He has just 1 strikeout, so he's needed it.
Strike at the knees. Curveball into the dirt.
Sam Beutler waiting on the on-deck circle, hoping he can get his chance to bat. And he hits the
Chopper.
slow dribbler to third.
Baseman
and he will
not
get a
able
chance
to
to bat, Sam Beutler. Actually, that was Sam Beutler.
Third baseman Chris Eisel tried to barehand it, wasn't able to do it. So an infield hit puts men at first and second.
And it looks like we'll have a pitching change here with 2 outs in the 7th inning. All we need is a one out, and we'll get the win. Let's see who's going to go in for the save.
Looks like number 22, Zach Lewandowski, is getting the call.
Good job, Ethan.
Or not, it's Jimmy Ward coming out of the bullpen there. So Lewandowski had just been standing there to keep the mound warm for him. We saw the other day where Rolling Meadows left their pitcher in a bit too long, and the Hawks were able to come back and get a big rally going in the bottom of the 7th. Hoffman Estates coach doesn't want that to happen today, so brings in Jimmy Ward to try to shut the door here on the Vikings. The Vikings lose today, they're not going to want us to cover the games. This would be the 2nd loss here on the game of the week. And if Fremd is able to come back for the win, it would be the 2nd loss for the Hawks. So we're going to be unlucky for somebody here today.
After departing from the mound, Ethan Bloom is into field third.
First pitch is high for a ball. Swing and a pop foul down the third base line, or first base line, out of play. Keegan Mugerditchen thinking he might have a play, but nothing doing. Count is at 1-1. Umpire saying that ball just hit him on the elbow. Hoffman Estates coach out saying, wait a minute, that was 1-1. So that loads the bases here with 2 outs. Marcus Middlebrook on stepping into the batter's box. Runners on the corners, or runners on every bag.
Middlebrook struck out looking his last plate appearance.
Looking to make up for it here. Bases juiced. Strike down the middle.
Strike one.
Ooh, a line drive.
That's trouble down the right field line.
That drops in.
And 2 runs are in on that 2-run double by Marcus Middlebrooks for the Vikings.
That tightens a score to 5-4. The Hawks clinging to a 1-run lead. John Escobar stepping to the plate with men on second and third. High, ball 1. So what has Mr. Escobar done today?
Mr. Escobar has flown out to right in the 6th, flew out to right in the 4th, but got a sacrifice RBI and flew out to left. So he's putting the ball in play all day.
Chopped that one foul outside the third base line. Evens the count at 1-1.
There's a grounder to Bloom, the third baseman. He throws to first and helps himself get the victory for the Hawks.
Poetic justice that Ethan Bloom's there at third base to squeeze that ground ball for the final out.
That was a nerve-wracking game, I'm sure, for the Hawks. Ethan Bloom did all he could to help his Hawks secure the victory.
So Hoffman Estates with just enough offense to keep the win, 5-4. So they improved to 2-2 in the MSL.
Jimmy Ward comes in to allow a 2-out, 2-run double, but still manages to get the 1 out he needed for the save.
Coach says, I'll take it, but try not to make it so close next time. So for all of us here at the HETV Game of the Week, Bruce Anderson saying, hope you enjoyed the game. It was a good one. Tune in again next week when the game will be Schaumburg versus Elk Grove.